Hello and welcome to the latest video from the Dutchwatchdude. Today I have something, I don't know if I should call it special, but it is something I think funny. I bought probably the cheapest watch on AliExpress and it's actually a nice watch. Why? Pretty easy. This watch cost me a little less than €1.25. It was actually €1.11. You find it on the AliExpress site under different names. This is a Soki. You have it also as, I have to speak, what, Economiguchi, and well, there are at least 12 different names. They all cost around the same, between 94 cents and say €2. This one is the cheapest because for €1.11 it includes shipping worldwide probably. The brand name should be Xinyu. Probably I don't pronounce it right. The water resistance is 3 bars. Not much, but the watch from €1. The case material is alloy. Now we all know that alloy means that it isn't plastic but some kind of metal. It feels actually pretty solid, but yeah, that doesn't say anything. The dial diameter is 42 millimeters. The band width, the lug size, 22 millimeters. It doesn't have any features at all, except it has a calendar function, and actually the calendar function is working. It is a quartz movement, but yeah, that's no surprise. The thickness of the case, 11 millimeters. I actually think it's slightly thinner, but 11 millimeters is not much and definitely not a problem. The material of the strap is nylon with some kind of leather look-like stuff on it. This is the military look. You have it in a few more other colors, but yeah, this one is actually listed as a military watch. I don't know in what army, but I'm not sure if I want to use one of the guns that army will use if they're using this watch. It's called a sports watch. I don't know why. Probably because it's a sport to get that watch as cheap as possible. There is one very unique feature on this watch, that is the complete dial is illuminated. It's probably hard to show, but if I cover it up a little bit, you might see. I can use my flashlight. Probably I'm just gonna try it, why not? You can see it a little bit. I will try to add a few pictures behind the video sometime, but for now, yeah, you have to believe me. It is actually really working nice, the loom, and yeah, for a watch that is less than €2, let's say it that way, of actually for a €1 watch, this is probably the best buy you can get for your money. There is no big name or whatever brand will beat this, because how can you get so much watch for €1? As always, if something is that cheap, you always have a few minor things. This is actually the second watch that I unwrapped. The very first one that I bought was broken, or at least I probably broke it myself by setting the date, because when I start setting the date, it made all kind of noises, and I did pay attention, by the way. I waited till it was on the 6:30 position, because that is the best for the movement with a mechanical watch, so why don't try it also for a quartz? But the result was the watch was never passing about, I think, 4:30 or 5:30 position, and it just stuck. This one was working fine. Setting the date was working fine and is still working fine. It's keeping time very nice. I have another one still in the package because I thought I'd buy two for in case it's broken again, but it was just one, and as I said, I probably did it myself. It's actually fun to buy and watch cheap as this, and yeah, it's nice to have a real expensive watch in your collection, so why not a real cheap one? And as I said, it's running fine, it's looking fine, but you can do a lot with it. I recommend to keep it dry. You better change the strap because it is a strap, but yeah, it is a strap. You can imagine if the complete watch is €1, yeah, the quality of the strap will be at least as good as the watch. So you better change it, and yeah, probably you better change the watch if you want to really use it. But it's nice to have. If it is nice to use, I don't know. I didn't use it yet. It's in my collection, and every now and then I light the dial just to show off how much the illumination is actually showing, because it's really you can almost read a book with it. So I have on my Instagram page a few pictures of it illuminated. So if you really want to see the illumination on this watch, you should take a look on my Instagram, Dutchwatchdude. Is there anything else I can say about this watch? Probably, but if it is something useful, probably not. So I keep it to this. This watch, a Soki, or as I told you, there are a lot of other brand names, but you can do a few things with AliExpress that are actually really nice, like filtering on the amount of money a watch can cost. So go to the AliExpress site, select quartz watches, select not more expensive than €2, and you will find it. You can also use the name Soki and you find it. Just pay attention about the shipping cost because it's AliExpress. You can get this watch for like €30, exactly the same watch. Some web shops easily charge you around €50 shipping for a product. They do it with those watches the same. They sell you the watch for €1 and they charge a huge amount of shipping cost. Absolutely not necessarily, because you can find the watch with free shipping. But there are always people who easily pay the amount of money, and yeah, the web shops, it would be stupid if they don't take your money. So yeah, pay attention if you buy the watch. Don't pay any shipping costs, because you don't have to if you buy the watch from another store. So take care if you are searching for anything, for a matter of fact, on AliExpress. There are a lot of articles available from many shops, and you just have to pick your best choice. I always do two things. In the filter, I select no shipping cost, because then you don't have to pay attention to that. And I always take the shop that has the most articles sold. Good reference is nice, but if you have 100% satisfied customers and you only have sold 2 watches, that make no sense. So I prefer more a huge amount of sales, and if the average customer is happy, I give it a try. And of course, if a watch cost me €1, I don't care too much. I will probably not go bankrupt if there is something wrong with the store. For now, thank you for watching. I hope it was a little bit informative. I think it. Next video, I gonna promise I gonna do a little bit more script to it. If I add a little bit more script to it, because always I make my videos just from out of nothing, and that's not always the best way. I'm not making videos to get the most views and the most followers on YouTube, because I know that is never gonna happen, but I also know that I can do a lot better, and why not? The light is gonna be better because it's gonna be spring, so I can use daylight to make the videos. That's always a good thing. And I will try to improve the videos a little bit so it's more fun to watch. Anyhow, if you like my videos, follow the channel. If you like watches, follow my Instagram account, Dutchwatchdude, and I thank you very much for watching it. Do you have any comments about my video or about myself? Leave it in the comments and I will definitely get back to it as soon as I can. Have a nice day and hope to see you again in another video from the Dutchwatchdude.